Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Levees, Fjords and Canals. Probably not in that order though. We are continuing our city here. We have pretty much built all the districts that I wanted in this part of the city. I'm still a bit torn on whether or not I want to settle these hills here. Might be cool to have a little suburban area up in the hills. I mean, you got these like these parts of the mountain area that seems so just designed for roads. Maybe we can like have a dirt road that continues up here, or maybe a road that goes from this general area. I think that could be fun. And then we'll have like a little suburban place. Yeah, it looks like it's very fitting to have one there. There's also an area up here that has some ore. So we could potentially make a little industrial area. I got a comment about that ages ago, about a guy wanting a little mountain village named after him. I'll have to like search through the comments then to find that, but I don't know. I'm a bit torn on whether I want a hill village at some point. We still have this whole area that we need to build, and I haven't even started with the canals yet that I've been talking so much about in every introduction. So, however, I think for now we're going to... Oh Jesus, yeah, we have a die-off. We were at 60,000 people, but we have dropped 3,000 down now. So, but that happens, you know. I explained how plagues work in the previous episode, so that shouldn't be any there shouldn't be any confusion over that. So in this episode we're going to start off by making a public transport system for this part of the city. We have already made quite a nice one for this part. Over in 9 Likes, Werriben and Krumaren. We got the... Oh man, look at all them trains. Yeah, we got a bunch of these tram lines, but trams just don't seem to work. There's like literally no one using them, so I mean, yeah, no one is on these trams. So whether or not we'll do trams over here, I don't really think so. Also, the fact that this roundabout here is in the middle is also probably going to create some problems for the trams, because you can't have trams on the highway roundabout, so that just wouldn't work. Also, I noticed I haven't actually made this roundabout with with sound barriers. Might be something I want to change. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go, nighttime. Man, this part of the city really looks good during nighttime. I mean, this one does of course too, but there's something about the roads here. It's so lovely to look at it from like high above. See the names: Spoltana, Yantaile, Erling Roundabout, Plain, New Jirac, the Thomas Waterfront, Sud Harbor. Yeah, I'm not going to go off listing everyone, but you get the idea. It looks pretty cool seeing all them cars run around. And I'm getting pretty pleased with the traffic at this point, which is pretty much my cue to get a public transport system rolling. Hopefully the public transport system will make it even better. I'm still not super happy about this area, but it's good enough, so I think we will just endure. We did a lot of adjustments in the previous episode. The majority of them, which I didn't actually show. For example, there used to be a road here that I cut off, and that's the gist of the stuff that I've been doing. I've just been cutting off roads to try and reduce the amount of intersections, and adding these random ass roads instead of more intersections, I guess. We did also ban heavy traffic all around here, but it doesn't look like people give a shit. They're like, nope, we're still gonna drive around. So I don't know. It's kind of weird actually. Why are they allowed to drive here if I ban heavy traffic? I don't know. But I don't know. It seems to have improved things a little bit, and a couple of heavy traffic cars here and there that really doesn't hurt me. So now comes the really annoying process of having to delete all of the existing bus lines, because I need to redesign the whole system, and there sadly is no like delete the entire line thing. So you need to go through. I mean, I bet there's a mod, but I'm one of those people who have the bad habit of sort of just dealing or enduring a annoyance rather than enduring actually fixing the annoyance. You probably know the type. Good thing we also have saved up some cash, because I do intend to build a metro system, and metros they do cost a lot, so good thing we have cash for that. It's gonna be a bit easier building metros here though, as we don't have to deal with the problem of all those other underground tunnels. Well, there is that one underground train track, but I'm sure I can work around that. Okay, so that didn't take forever at all. We now have our bus system. I mean, one thing I could consider is actually upgrading these roads that go all the way around to roads with dedicated bus lanes. Now I pray to the gods that that's not going to mess up my precious bus lines, because that took forever to make. I actually just stopped recording and just did it. Shit, I forgot to actually start my timer, so I can't brag about how much time that took. Well, I guess I shouldn't say brag, I guess I should... What should I say? I don't know. It doesn't matter really. You don't have any workers, because you, I don't know, the public transport system got messed up for a while. So I see you there. Unzoned areas. I will not stand by it. No, I will not. I do hear some ding ding dings, so we're getting some upgrades, so that's nice to hear, I guess. So the general idea of the... Oh Jesus. Everyone's like, bus system! Yeah, the general idea of the bus system is that I've sort of made a bus link that goes all the way around this road that goes, well, around the city. Then I have a couple of bus links that crosses through the roundabout. And then I have more local bus lanes that are focused on one specific area. So for example, we have the Boltena bus route. So the idea is that they're going to sort of take these long bus lanes that either cross or go around to get to the various local bus lines, and then they'll take them to get exactly where they want. Don't know if that's going to work out as, you know, planned, but it sounds like a cool and dank meme thing to do. So that's what we're doing. 4-lane road. Now let's do 6-lane road with bus lines. Let's let's upgrade the roads here to bus line roads. Buses are going to be an important part of our public transport system, so it only makes sense that we give them dedicated lanes, even if it's not really going to matter, I don't think, because I mean, the buses there don't have to experience much traffic, so it's not a big deal, but it's more just for the awesomeness of it, you know. Also, that actually broke some buildings. That's... yeah, wow, we're killing off buildings. Why are we doing that? Weird. Still though, it's cool enough. Don't think I want the roads in the center though to be dedicated bus lanes. I think that'll do actually for a dedicated bus lane. These roads in the center, they are... well, I don't know, I guess it would let the buses transport themselves more quickly. I do have... God, I'm already forgetting where I put these, like... yeah, there's one of these lanes that sort of go across. So I guess we can make this road into a bus lane. Unless... yeah, no, this is not a one-way road, so... let's let the buses get priority here. I mean, they're gonna get slowed down by the roundabouts as like everybody else, so... it shouldn't matter that much, but it's the thought that counts. And also this nicely sort of connects up the bus routes, you know? It gives us a nice circle of bus routes. That makes me happy. Yeah, let's actually turn this here back to a normal-ass road. Which type of road did I use here? Yeah, just with the green on the side. So that'll be a regular road, and then we'll have a little circle of dedicated bus line roads. I don't know, and that makes me pretend like I know what I'm doing, and that makes me happy, so yep. Off we are to build metro lines. Okay then. This is an interesting bug. The game claims I cannot build on water. Does it remember? Wow, look at that. So the game actually remembers where there used to be water. You can see how the island that used to be our old Gyrak is totally possible to build metro lines here. But in this land that used to be submerged underwater, it's simply impossible. But as we get further up to the coastline, it's possible to construct stuff again. So that fucking sucks actually, because that means I cannot actually have a metro system here. Well, I mean, we can have something of a metro system, but it's going to be very limited. Well, we can build all the way down here. So some of these highways will be served by metro, but not all of them, which sucks, because a lot of the really densely packed areas of our city are, you know, previously water, I guess. Yeah, it really does suck that we'll have to deal with this, but I don't know, I'll still plop down some metro where I can. Wow, yeah, the biggest strategy is that the freaking airport is not gonna get its own submerged, yeah, metro. It's not gonna get its own metro because the airport is built on something that used to be water, so you simply cannot build metro there. Well, we got some metro sort of in the edges at least, where there didn't used to be water, so I'll have to serve for this general part of the city. Alright, now we have a metro system. And I think that's all the public transport that this part of the city is going to get. Yeah, we're pretty done. Pretty freaking done with this part of the city. Facility what now? Ah, one of the graveyards? No more room, very nice. Fill up this one then, and then we can get the Plaza of the Dead, and then we can get the fusion power plant. That will be good. I don't know why you need to bury a bunch of people in the ground to get a fusion power plant, but I don't know. Ah, yes, that should fill up quickly. There seems to be plague going on right now. So, well, in Variabin anyways. Plague is spreading in Wereben, so I think we can safely say that that is going to be a full cemetery soon. How many people were there actually? Ah, yeah, it's almost full. It's like math, yeah, 74 away from being filled up, so that will be done rather soon. So now the question is, do we begin construction on this part of the city, or do we keep working here maybe? I don't know, add some suburbs in the hills. Oh, I think maybe we'll add suburbs later, if ever. For now, well, I mean, I know I want suburbs like here. This is too fitting to not have suburbs in, but I think I want to experiment a bit with canals. So this is going to be interesting, as I have never really built too much around with canals before. How do they even look? This is not any modded stuff. This is just regular old stuff that is in the base game. Slope too steep. How do I go about doing it then? That? Oh Jesus, that's oh no, that's so ugly. But it sort of, you know, it gives me a canal at least. Can I build roads over this? I mean, I assume you do. No, you can't. Really? You can't build roads over the canals? Oh shit, we're flooding everything. Well, that's life. That shouldn't happen though. I mean, that's wait, whoops. Now we're flooding the trains. Oh god. Yeah, but yeah, now, oh, okay, there we go. There was a, for a second there I could build a road. Ah, it was because it's it automatically elevates stuff. Okay, so you actually have to build elevated roads across these canals. That's not very fortunate. I mean, we don't necessarily have to use these canal tools. We could just use like another trick is to just build roads. Oh, fuck's sake, speed up the game. Ah, it's already sped up. Yeah, stop this flooding. I have roads to build. Like build something like this. I cannot build on water. Yada yada yada. Oh, fuck's sake, that was almost... I was so close to being able to be built. But like, I know you can do this. And then like that. And then you go into the terrain tool. And then you just lower shit in the middle. And then you get sort of a canal. This might not be... Yeah, I guess you're supposed to build it a bit broader. Oh, not enough soil. Well, wait, not enough soil? You need soil to take away the soil? That doesn't make much sense. Oh well, let's get rid of some of this little pile of soil here. That'll give us soil. Guess we can use the bigger one to speed things up just a tad bit. Here we are. Now then. Oh, wow, okay, I made a hill. That was not at all what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I was starting to wonder there. Why would I need soil to remove soil? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, now we have a canal. So this is an alternate way of making a canal. But I don't really know what looks best. Guess you don't get the cool waterfront thing when you have this kind of a canal. If the water would just stop here, that would be great, but oh, that's not gonna happen. Oh, the water is just gonna keep flowing. Alright, so waters have calmed down now, but I don't know, I still I feel like we should use the canal stuff that actually comes with the game. Because that didn't quite make it. Slope too steep. Yeah, how do you... How do you make a good looking... Because I dislike that waterfront thing. Like this, like why does this happen? This is stupid. And of course it's nighttime so I can't see shit, but... Wow, that is really deep. Oh wow, that's interesting. Yeah, wow, you... Yeah, So now we made a little pool of water here. Oh no, the water still flows in somehow. Nobody quite knows how, but... Oh, there it stopped. Yes, I guess maybe the deepest type of canal won't do the trick. What happens if I delete these? Yeah, then we get to see how things really are. Yeah, I want to try to figure out a way to make the just normal canals work. Okay, so I tried to like add these waterfront thingies to help with the situation, but that doesn't really seem to have... Like, it doesn't stop the stupid canal from just flowing down like that. So dumb, and I want the canals to be properly connected to the water. We could, of course, just, you know, fill them up with water, but then not actually have them connected to the water itself, but I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Like, wow. That's... Oh. Alright, so, that was quick, you might say. Why is there all of a sudden a bunch of canals and even buildings on the canals? Well, let me explain this to you. When I ended the previous clip, as you would have seen it, or the previous edit, or whatever you want to call it, I had to stop recording for a while, and then I didn't have time to record for quite some time after that, because I had to move apartments. So, in between this clip you're seeing right here and the previous clip, I have actually moved apartments, and I'm now recording this from a different place in the city. Well, the city that I live in, not the city that I'm building. And when I started recording again, I guess my settings were messed up. So first, my audio just wasn't recording at all. And then I fixed that. And then I started recording again. But my volume was all messed up, so you could barely hear me over the music. So essentially the recording of me building all of this and the roads connecting it and stuff like that got all fucked up. And yeah, so instead of actually showing you, I guess then, I'm just gonna go over and tell you what I have been working on. So I did sort of just come to the conclusion that there's nothing really to do with these really ugly connections between the canals and the water. I guess it looks a little bit better when you have this these bridges that cross over it, because it sort of hides the ugliness a little bit at least. So yeah, I just drew up a pattern that I sort of liked. It's not a perfect pattern. It might be a bit hard to notice, but for example, this square is not the same size as this square. There's some slight differences. And some other messed up parts, like this is not the same length between the canal and the road like there is over here. And yeah, overall this place is just ripe with inaccuracies and stuff like that. But hopefully once buildings start popping up, it's going to be a bit hard to notice. That's what I rely on anyways. Yeah, so I built some ports. We got a cargo harbor and a harbor that like nobody uses, but not that many people live here yet, so I guess that's fair. Yeah, I've decided to make this a tourist area, so we can look on the regions here. So this little square is going to be not a tourist area. Is it? Yeah, no, yeah, tourist area, because they have all these skyscrapers and shit that look badass. In contrast to the leisure, which just has boring stuff going on in it. I don't know why. Why can't you have a skyscraper nightclub? That sounds awesome. Anyways. Yeah, so I think I want names for each of these squares. Well, I guess this is not a square. This would be a triangle, but still, you get the idea. Each of these little islands should have their own names. I think that would be cool. Yeah, memes is very much a temporary name. I'm gonna go into the comment section and find a name for it. I just can't really do it right now because I don't have internet yet in my new apartment. I won't actually have internet for another 15 days. Well, I have sort of internet, but only through my mobile phone and not actually proper internet. So I actually have to go on to my phone and like check YouTube that way. Or I can connect the phone to the PC, but still, I will have to do that in between episodes, I think. The naming and stuff. So yeah, that's a thing. I mean, you can see what I've built here, so I don't think I need to go into detailed explanation of every little road I have built. So the connections between this new area and the other areas are by train, which goes here. So I decided to abolish the train that went over to this part and then up here. But I replaced that with a train track that goes up on this little hill here, crosses over to this, I guess this would be a part of a mountain, and then it goes over here. I wanted to do it like this because then you get a nice bridge that does not have too much of an angle to it. Goes through here into a tunnel, comes out here, and then we have a nice little train station. And once I start building here, we're gonna have a cargo station as well, because if we look on the natural resource info view, you can see that there is a lot of farmable land here. I mean, there's farmable land here as well, but I think I don't want like these badass canals to be filled up with farms. Even if there could be something said to how cool that would be, I still feel like it would be fun to actually, you know, have a nice little farming area over here. So we'll have like this be the city and this will be the farming area that, I don't know, provides stuff for it or something. There's also a bunch of forests here, so you could potentially do some forest industry and oil here. I guess we'll have to take up the oil before we could actually use the forests that are here. But this whole area, I think, is going to be very well suited for glorious industry. I might even want to move this cargo harbor, because I do think there's going to be kind of a nasty bit of traffic if I insist on the industry trying to get their stuff over here. And I don't think I can really build tunnels with these canals all over the place, so I don't know exactly how I would do that. Yeah, the road connection to this place is kind of derpy, but that's, yeah, fuck me. Like, this entire recording session to make this episode has been like, it's been like 3.5 hours. It took so long to get this stupid bridge to look kind of okay. And I messed around so much trying to figure out how I wanted my highway connection to go. Originally, I thought it would be cool to have like a highway connection that went out here and then like through the mountain. You can see sort of the messy... Yeah, I should probably fix the mountain a bit, because, yeah, the mountain's got a bit messed up when I tried to build a highway connection through the mountain here. I just couldn't get it to work properly. And then I couldn't get the direction of the roads correctly, because, you know, you usually just draw both of the roads the same way, and then you use this tool to change the direction on one of the ways so that you can have cars going both ways. That wasn't really possible when when the majority of the road was inside of the mountain. So I don't know, I just sort of, you know, I had like one attempt where I tried to build it over Longship Forest and through this whole place. I decided to ditch that as well, and I just did it the easy way, I guess, and have like a little, you know, highway connection here that just goes through the mountains and just plows its way all the way through here. I know that's sort of I guess a bit cheap, a bit, it feels a bit, you know, dumb to do it like that. It feels sort of unrealistic that we would have this big ass fucking tunnel instead of a connection like over here, for example. But I don't know, maybe at some point I'll try and, you know, redo the experiment with highway connections, but for now I think I'll just leave it like it is here. And this is very much a temporary road layout, and this whole, yeah, the trains as well, it's all just temporary. I haven't really bothered building the industrial area over here yet. This is not very well. Yeah, this is not great for traffic. Actually, there's a lot of fucking train traffic. I really like, how would you increase the traffic capacity of your railroads? Like, where are you going? You're going over there. I mean, okay, I question how much of this, how much time would I want to even spend on this to try and fix it, but the fact that it's this inefficient, it really is not that good. But I don't know, I'll look into making something a tad bit better once I actually start designing this farming area for real. For now though, this will just have to do. Oh man, look at this, this looks so cool. Why are there even... Why is there passenger... There's no... I haven't drawn up a line here though. How come this is actually serving passengers when there's no lines here? That is a bit weird. Look at that, there's actually people on it. Huh, I don't know. If the game just want to do that automatically, that's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here because, as I said, I've been recording for 3.5 hours to make this dumb episode, and I'm getting a bit tired, and I wanna, I wanna start fresh with a new episode. So yeah, hopefully I showed you guys everything, and also make sure to leave your name suggestions in the comment section for what you want these different sections of this part of the city to be called, because I think it's I have a bit of a name theme readied up for this, but I still need suggestions. So thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.